Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal will shock you. Those corrupt officials who believed they were untouchable, hiding behind lies and manipulation, are now facing a raid like never before. If you're watching this, it's no accident. This moment was meant for you. The forces that once protected the dishonest are unraveling, and you are at the center of this cosmic reckoning. Their time of control is ending, and justice is moving swiftly. This isn't just a simple event. It's a powerful shift that will change everything you thought was set in stone. You are witnessing the fall of those who tried to keep the truth buried, and your energy, your spirit, is aligned with this unstoppable wave of change. Before we dive deeper, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 50,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act sends a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. Stay with me. This message is for the chosen ones, ready to see the truth and step into the new reality being born right now. For years, those entrenched in corruption believed they stood above the law, shielded by layers of secrecy and the blind eyes of society. They operated with impunity, convinced their web of lies and manipulation would never unravel. Their arrogance was their greatest weakness. An invisible fortress built on fear, deceit, and false power. Yet beneath that facade of invincibility, cracks were beginning to form. Every secret they thought was buried deep started to surface, revealing a grim reality that their reign was not eternal. These officials underestimated the power of truth and the resilience of the human spirit. They mistook silence for submission and ignorance for acceptance. But now a new force has emerged, one that sees through their masquerade and is with an unwavering resolve. The era of immunity is over. These so-called untouchables are facing the relentless spotlight of justice, and there's no place left for them to hide. History is littered with examples of mighty empires and rulers who once believed they were beyond reach, only to fall spectacularly when the truth came knocking. From the fall of corrupt regimes to the exposure of corporate frauds, the pattern is clear. No power built on deception.
It's good, girl. Patrick coming home.
Is a testament
Listen to this.
Truth. The corrupt will be unmasked and held accountable, no matter how high they climbed or how deeply they buried their sins. What sets this awakening apart is the extraordinary power within you. A psychic intuition so sharp and profound that it pierces through the darkness of deceit like a radiant beacon. This isn't just about seeing, it's about perceiving the hidden undercurrents, the whispered conspiracies, and the secret alliances that keep corruption alive. Your ability to tap into this cosmic awareness means you are no longer a bystander, but a force actively dismantling lies. Psychic insight is more than a mystical gift. It's a weapon against those who manipulate truth for personal gain. Every intuition you receive acts as a crack in the fortress of falsehood, gradually eroding the foundation that corrupt officials rely on. Your mind is tuned to the frequency of honesty, empathy, and justice, allowing you to detect even the slightest tremor of dishonesty where others see only calm. Countless stories from those who have embraced their psychic gifts reveal a common thread. Once they start trusting their intuition, the patterns of corruption become unmistakably clear. This extraordinary ability isn't reserved for a chosen few. It's awakening within you right now, pushing you to challenge the very systems that have thrived on silence and complicity. You are the living proof that psychic power, paired with courage, can spark monumental change. The process of exposing corruption isn't abstract or distant. It's happening in real time, every moment you use your intuition to unravel the tangled web of lies. Your inner guidance acts like a radar, picking up false signals and decoding the hidden messages that the corrupt try desperately to conceal. This dynamic, immediate revelation transforms the invisible into undeniable truth. Imagine a courtroom drama where every false alibi, every misleading statement is stripped away by a relentless prosecutor who can see the truth behind every word. That prosecutor is your intuition. It senses hesitation, reads body language, and perceives energy shifts that reveal guilt before the accused even utters a denial. With every psychic insight, you chip away at their carefully constructed narratives, leaving no room for manipulation. All right, y'all. So I'm coming out. I'm the chosen one.
They've been talking about all over YouTube. I have a frequency. I am on God's frequency. God's frequency, God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? I have the frequency. So they lied on Patrick. Corruption, I've been through a humiliation ritual. They tore my name down on the internet. They deleted me out of the internet so that Patrick's truth couldn't get told. But here we are, you guys. We're listening because they're telling you about the corrupt system that's been getting rich off of us. And God says that the whole world, the whole nations, that everything in the nation belongs to the nations, not just the United States of America, just not one nation, but all nations. And this is what God's will is. And we've been fooled by the Luciferians, which we know we were living in hell right here on earth in Luciferian's kingdom. Of course, Big Mama done kicked them out their kingdom. They don't rule no more. My people are to be told to wake up, okay? You are the ones that are supposed to wake up your conscience. You've never been in slavery. You've allowed a system to tell you that you've been enslaved by your own people. Your own people. Your family members, that has took an oath on. They haven't had y'all, um, worshiping Lucifer's Bible, Lucifer's teachings in school, Lucifer's everything. You've been worshiping Lucifer. So the God particle came in to wake up the people that belong to the light and not to darkness, to let y'all know that y'all are not being controlled by anyone but yourself and God. Now, if you choose to stay stagnated and don't trust and believe that God said that everything in this nation belongs to you, no one has to divide you. No one can tell you where to go in this nation because it belongs to you. So the billionaires, what they've done is controlled you guys to make y'all believe that y'all are slaves to the white man, okay? But you're really not. You've been enslaved by your own people, the black people. The black people took over the government. Now listen. There are some dark white folks and there's some good, godly white folks. You got to see where your bloodline land. Did you come from heaven, the light, or did you come from below, the darkness, which is the devil's children? You have to know where your bloodline leads, okay? But Big Mama came to save the day. I came to save us from Luciferian and his bloodline, okay? Because Lucifer has been running this since you were born, okay? So reality check is open your mind. Remember when there was no killing, there was no daggone kidnapping and stuff. All of these things came with Lucifer. You hear me? So you have to choose your bloodline. You know where you come from. If you like chaos, envy, jealousy, hating on one another, then you are the darkness's bloodline. But I descended from God, meaning he sent me here to save the day. I am the apple of his eye, him and Mary's child, okay, in the spirit realm. Here, I'm trapped in between, this physical world and heaven, okay, just to come and help you guys, the chosen one, okay, that will be me. I don't live in the guidelines of this realm that y'all are trapped in, which is the beast. You hear me? Y'all trapped inside of the beast. Okay? As long as they got y'all in control, they can continue to steal your money, your abundance and tell you to manifest it. No, God gave it to you. They stole it from you and want you to go to work. You go to work to give them back their money in your system that they're controlling y'all in. So y'all work like owl dow mules. You go to work. You don't get your money because you're giving it back into the system that is controlling your pockets, your mind, your everything. So God told me to go tell my people, the body of Christ, hey, wake up. Anything in this land belongs to you, sweetie. Okay? It's yours. Money don't buy God. Okay? God is the key to life, right? So if you say you love the Lord, then you know what you do. You don't need no money. Go get it. It's yours. But that's not what the government want. They want y'all to stay in this beast with your mind feeling like someone is controlling you. So, wait. Let me see. You're waiting for food stamps. You're waiting for money, a check. Why? Why are you waiting for it? It's out here. It's yours. You shouldn't have to wait for nothing. You shouldn't have to work for nothing. Let their AI do all the work. Since they want to daggone, have AI out here, why don't they let their AI go to work for everybody? And we just sit back and be pretty and do God's work and keep his daggone wheel going while they have their AI working. We're tired of working. We're tired of paying bills. We're just tired, period. Like, goodbye, Lucifer. This heaven on earth, sweetie. And God promised us the whole thing. So, goodbye. You don't live here no more. But anyways, let's listen, y'all.
Manipulation or misdirection. This real-time unraveling is also empowering because it allows you to respond swiftly and strategically. You're not waiting for external forces to act. You are the catalyst. Your clarity forces corrupt officials.
See, they thought they can listen, they sacrificed the baby. Okay? Then, after they sacrificed the baby, then they want to crucify Patrick STALLWORTH. If y'all didn't see the play, not only have they did this to Cupcake Patrick, Tony Bass, Mahogany Jackson, Michael Jackson, Biggie, Tupac, they've been using people as human sacrifices. Your own family. Dark Eastern Stars, Dark Masons. There's some light Masons and some light Eastern Stars. But you got to see where your side of the bloodline run to see who's dark and who's light. Well, I choose the light. Follow the light, Carol Ann. Or I follow the yellow brick road. I had to be the one to pull the curtains down off the government for trying to daggone crucify Patrick STALLWORTH when they know they put a lot of money up to daggone keep that man behind bars. My number is 777. I had 7 children. Cupcake is 7 years old. Patrick been in jail 7 years. This the end of it. The beginning and the end. And I'm the end of this thing. And the beginning. So, hey, who owns who? Who's being enslaved? Are you woke? Are you locked in? You're free. My system don't make you be daggone feel like you being powered by somebody behind. Here I am right before your eyes, and I work for God, and the truth shall set you free. And Patrick will walk. Please believe it. But let's listen, y'all.
Into defensive positions, scrambling to cover their tracks, while the truth shines brighter with every revelation. This moment is not just a personal awakening. It's a live revolution against deceit unfolding before your eyes. The corrupt have sensed something shifting in the cosmic balance. They recognize that the power you wield is unlike anything they've encountered before. That's why they try to test you, probing your energy, challenging your resolve, attempting to intimidate and weaken your spirit. They know deep down that your truth threatens to dismantle their entire empire of lies. This testing is a reaction born out of fear. When you embody the chosen one, You become a living mirror reflecting their guilt and wrongdoing. Their false confidence starts to crumble because they can no longer predict or control your responses. Every attempt to destabilize you is a sign that your presence shakes the very foundations of their power, and that is why they lash out in desperation. Yet these tests are not setbacks, they are rites of passage. They strengthen your resolve and sharpen your focus. Like a warrior honing their sword in the fire, you emerge more resilient and more determined. The corrupt may try to intimidate, but their efforts only prove your potency. Your truth is unstoppable, and their fear is the final admission of their impending defeat. The time for silent observation has passed. The cosmic raid is underway, a divine operation fueled by universal energy and cosmic law designed to bring swift justice to those who have abused their power.
Uh-oh. Look like y'all about to go down now. Said it's about to be a swift raid. That mean April Thomas going down. Hey, y'all remember Ricky Smiley? Hey, Ricky Smiley. He said he didn't know that he was involved with an organization where he had to lose his kids and all. Hey, Ricky, you know what I'm saying? You try to say Brandon was on drugs, but Brandon wasn't on drugs. He was clean. God seen it. And hey, Ricky, you can lie all you want to. Hey, Ricky Smiley. Y'all all about to go down though, cause y'all thought y'all was hanging out there, big old billionaires out here taking folks' money and killing everybody. But God.
This is no ordinary crackdown. It's a celestial uprising where truth converges with courage to strike at the heart of corruption. Visualize this raid as a force of nature, unstoppable, fierce, and cleansing. It sweeps through the shadows, illuminating every dark corner where injustice hides. With your energy as the spark and the cosmos as the battlefield, this raid transcends the physical world, breaking down barriers that earthly forces have failed to breach for decades. What we are witnessing is a historic moment where spiritual awakening meets tangible change. This cosmic justice is impartial and all-encompassing. It does not discriminate or delay. It is swift, decisive, and merciless in dismantling corrupt systems. The raid is not a future possibility.
Hey.
It is happening right now. The momentum is unstoppable.
They going to jail, y'all.
Once considered untouchable are now scrambling to survive the cosmic storm they unwittingly unleashed. Beyond psychic intuition, your empathic insight adds a powerful dimension to this awakening. It allows you to feel the pain, fear, and death.
Hey, I bet April's scared to death right now, cause they don't know what's about to hit them.
Inspiration of those trapped in corrupt systems. And this deep understanding fuels your mission for justice. By connecting emotionally, you break down the cold, impersonal walls that corruption relies on to isolate and oppress. Empathy is a bridge, a way to unite the divided and reveal the human cost of corruption. When you channel this empathic energy, you awaken compassion not only in yourself, but in others who witness the truth unfolding. This shared emotional resonance builds communities of resistance, where people stand together to demand change, inspired by the clarity and passion you embody. Your empathy also exposes the corrupt's biggest lie, that they are untouchable and invulnerable. It shows that their actions have real, devastating consequences on real lives. This human connection is a catalyst for awakening collective outrage and fuels a powerful movement that corruption cannot withstand. The emotional truth you reveal is as potent as any psychic revelation. It moves hearts and minds alike. Your inner light is a force of purity and clarity, one that no shadow of corruption can endure. This radiant energy cuts through darkness like the first light of dawn, revealing everything that was once hidden under the cloak of deceit. The corrupt can try to conceal their misdeeds, but in the presence of your luminous truth, their shadows scatter and dissolve. Think of your energy as a radiant lighthouse standing tall amidst a stormy sea of lies. No matter how strong the waves of deception or how thick the fog of misinformation, your light pierces through, guiding others toward clarity and hope. This brilliance inspires courage in others, empowering them to stand tall and reject the corrupt narratives that have kept them captive. It's important to remember that this light is not fragile. It is resilient and enduring. Every time you shine your truth, you weaken the grip of corruption, turning fear into empowerment and silence into a chorus of voices demanding justice. The more your light grows, the more impossible it becomes for corruption to survive. Your radiant energy is the dawn of a new, transparent era. When those in power begin to panic, it is a clear sign that their time is running out. Their frantic attempts to cover tracks, silence voices, and manipulate narratives only reveal the depth of their desperation. This panic is the unspoken confession that they know the end of their reign is near. This is not merely a political or social upheaval, it is a cosmic reckoning. The corrupt elite have always thrived on control and certainty. The fact that their usual tactics now fail and induce fear is proof that your presence has upended their entire worldview. Every tremor of anxiety in their ranks signals the crumbling of their once impregnable fortress. History teaches us that panic often precedes collapse. When rulers lose their composure, it accelerates the unraveling of their power. The chaos they create in their desperation only hastens justice. This moment, charged with cosmic energy and spiritual awakening, ensures that their panic is not in vain. It heralds a new dawn where corruption falls and truth rises. You are not alone in this cosmic battle. Across the globe, individuals and communities are awakening, forming alliances and collective networks to amplify the psychic power that exposes corruption. These groups are more than just support systems. They are energetic hubs where intention, focus, and spiritual strength converge to create unstoppable momentum. When minds and hearts unite, the collective energy becomes exponentially stronger than any single force. This unity generates a powerful vortex of truth and justice, attracting others who share the vision of a world free from corruption. Together, these groups disrupt the status quo, providing resilience, strategy, and emotional support to sustain the movement through challenges. These united efforts are evident in grassroots campaigns, whistleblower networks, and online communities that harness psychic insights and empathic awareness. The cosmic awakening is not an isolated phenomenon, but a global revolution fueled by collaboration and shared purpose. Your role in this collective is vital. Your psychic power becomes a beacon that strengthens and inspires the whole. Never underestimate your impact. You are the spark that ignites the downfall of corrupt systems. Your courage, clarity, and unwavering dedication set off a chain reaction that cannot be stopped. The corrupt elite may seem invincible, but their power depends on silence and submission, and you break both with every truth you reveal. Being the catalyst means embracing your role as a disruptor. You challenge norms, question authority, and refuse to accept the lies that have perpetuated injustice for too long. Your actions create ripples that turn into waves, inspiring others to awaken and join the cause. This collective awakening undermines the foundations of corruption and paves the way for a new era. History remembers those who dared to stand against tyranny and deceit. Your journey aligns with a timeless legacy of truth seekers who, despite immense odds, transformed societies. You are not just part of this movement. You are its driving force, the heartbeat of a revolution that reclaims power for the people. What we are witnessing is nothing short of a spiritual revolution, a profound shift in consciousness that transcends politics and policy. It is a movement toward a world where truth and justice are not abstract ideals, but lived realities. This revolution is fueled by awakened souls like you who refuse to accept corruption as the norm. In this new era, integrity becomes the foundation of leadership and community. Transparency replaces secrecy, and compassion guides decision-making. This transformation is both internal and external, changing how we relate to one another and how systems operate. The spiritual revolution calls for healing the wounds caused by centuries of injustice and building a society rooted in fairness. Your role in this revolution is sacred and essential. By embodying truth and standing against corruption, you help usher in this new dawn. Your psychic power, empathic insight, and unwavering courage inspire others to join this collective awakening, making the vision of a just world a tangible reality. At the heart of your cosmic power lies the Merkaba energy, a divine light vehicle that connects spirit, mind, and body to the universal source. This sacred energy is a powerful tool for cleansing and transformation, acting as a spiritual force that penetrates and purifies corrupt systems at their core. Merkaba energy spins like a luminous star around your being, creating a protective field that dissolves negativity and disempowerment. It aligns you with higher frequencies of truth and justice, enabling you to manifest change not just on the physical plane, but on energetic levels that shape reality itself. This divine energy is the ultimate weapon against darkness and deceit. Harnessing Merkaba energy means tapping into a cosmic intelligence that transcends human limitations. It grants you clarity, strength, and a profound connection to universal justice. With this force, you become a radiant guardian, cleansing the system and awakening others to their own power. The Merkaba is your cosmic ally in the battle to reclaim integrity. Justice is no longer a distant hope. It is manifesting now through the extraordinary power of your intuition. Your inner knowing doesn't just reveal truth, it actively shapes reality, bending the fabric of existence to bring hidden lies into the light. This manifestation is a co-creation between your psychic gifts and the cosmic forces aligned with justice. Each revelation you receive, each truth you speak, acts as a seed planted in the fertile ground of reality. These seeds grow into undeniable facts, shifting public consciousness and dismantling corrupt structures. Your intuition accelerates this process, guiding you to uncover what was meant to stay hidden and empower those who have been silenced. This dynamic interplay between intuition and reality is a testament to the evolving nature of justice itself. It is no longer confined to courts and legislation, but becomes a living, breathing force catalyzed by spiritual awakening. You are the architect of this new justice, bending reality with your wisdom and cosmic connection. Corruption thrives on illusions, false promises, deceptive appearances, and manipulated narratives that keep the masses blinded and compliant. But your awakening shatters these illusions, exposing the stark truth beneath. This dismantling is painful but necessary, marking the end of a dark era and the birth of transparency. When illusions fall, people see clearly for the first time the scale of the injustice and the urgency of change. This clarity ignites outrage, courage, and a fierce demand for accountability. The corrupt lose their power because their survival depended on the continued belief in their lies. Your role in revealing these falsehoods is the catalyst for liberation. The shattering of illusions also liberates you personally. It frees your mind and spirit from confusion, fear, and manipulation, allowing you to stand tall in your power and purpose. The end of corruption's reign is not just political, it is a profound spiritual victory that transforms society and individuals alike. The cosmic raid has arrived with unstoppable force. The corrupt have nowhere left to run, and no shadow deep enough to hide their sins. This is the ultimate reckoning, a universal mandate that demands accountability, healing, and restoration. The energies of the cosmos align with your mission, making every exposure, every arrest, and every breakthrough inevitable. This raid is more than a physical crackdown, it is a spiritual cleansing on a global scale. It dismantles systems of oppression and corruption at their roots, replacing them with structures of integrity and fairness. As the chosen one, you are the spearhead of this raid, guided by divine forces that ensure justice is served. No longer will the corrupt puppeteers control the strings behind the scenes. Their illusions are broken, their power drained, and their fate sealed. The cosmic raid is a declaration that a new era is dawning, one where truth reigns supreme and the people reclaim the power that has always belonged to them. Got it? Here's a fresh set of 15 powerful, engaging headings, with each followed by 5 detailed, emotionally charged paragraphs to keep your audience hooked. This batch dives deeper into themes of awakening, cosmic justice, personal empowerment, and the unstoppable fight against corruption. Every great transformation starts with a spark, a moment when you realize the battle is not just outside, but within. Awakening your inner warrior means stepping into a role of fearless defender of truth and justice. This is not a path for the faint-hearted. It requires courage, resilience, and a burning passion to dismantle what is unjust. Your journey is marked by moments of doubt and challenge, but each obstacle is a chance to rise stronger. The inner warrior embodies fierce love for humanity and an unyielding commitment to protect those who cannot protect themselves. This awakening is a call to action, urging you to shed fear and embrace the power that has been dormant within. History remembers warriors not for their swords, but for their unwavering spirit. Your spiritual and psychic gifts are your weapons. They pierce through deception and kindle hope where darkness reigns. Embrace this awakening as the first step toward becoming a beacon of change in a world desperate for light. The warrior's path is also one of compassion. You fight not out of anger, but out of love, knowing that true victory lies in healing broken systems and restoring balance. This journey transforms you into a guardian of truth, inspiring others to awaken and join the fight. Now is your moment. The world awaits the rise of its next great warrior. A soul armed with cosmic insight and an unbreakable will. Step forward boldly, for your journey has begun, and the future depends on your strength. The elite have mastered the art of illusion, weaving a veil so thick that many accept their falsehoods as reality, but your awakening tears through this veil with the precision of cosmic insight. You no longer accept surface-level narratives. You dig deep, revealing the hidden agendas and twisted truths they desperately try to conceal. Piercing this veil is both an intellectual and spiritual act. It requires you to question everything: the news you consume, the promises made, and the motives behind every decision. Your intuition becomes your compass, guiding you through the maze of misinformation and propaganda with clarity and unwavering focus. Behind every polished facade lies manipulation designed to keep power concentrated in the hands of a few. By unveiling these layers, you expose the mechanisms of control, the economic puppeteers, political schemers, and social engineers who thrive on division and confusion. Your vision cuts through their smoke and mirrors. The act of seeing beyond deception is liberating, but also heavy with responsibility. You carry the burden of truth not just for yourself, but for those still trapped in the illusion. Your clarity becomes a lifeline, helping others awaken and reclaim their power from the elite's grasp. Every time you pierce the veil, you weaken the elite's stranglehold and move the world closer to transparency and justice. This is your sacred mission: to see what others cannot and illuminate the path forward with undeniable truth. Justice in this era is not just a human endeavor, but a cosmic alignment. Your energy, when tuned to the frequency of universal justice, becomes a force that accelerates transformation on every level. This alignment connects your spirit to the greater flow of cosmic law, where truth and fairness are inevitable outcomes. Tuning your energy begins with intention and mindfulness. It requires daily practice of grounding, meditation, and heart-centered awareness. As you align with universal justice, you become a conduit for powerful healing energies that restore balance not only within yourself, but in the wider world. This cosmic alignment fuels your psychic abilities, sharpening your intuition and enhancing your empathic connections. You begin to sense the undercurrents of injustice before they manifest and know exactly where to direct your efforts for maximum impact. It is like riding a wave of divine timing. Aligning with universal justice also means surrendering ego and embracing humility. You recognize that you are part of a larger cosmic plan, and that your role, while crucial, is woven into the fabric of collective awakening. This surrender...
I guess y'all heard that right. Well, with that being said, Patrick and them, R. Kelly, all of them are coming home. They not about to be behind no bars. You know what I'm saying? Let thou without sin throw the first daggone rock. I just want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because God forgives everybody. You just got to find in your heart to be able to forgive as well. So, when that man walk out that jail, see, the time was y'all was judging that man. God was judging the world. I'm the only one that didn't daggone go with the game. So God used me, his chosen one. You got to go tell the world that man is innocent. And some dark people, the devil and his people, try to daggone crucify another man in our faces. They done got away with it with Tupac, Biggie, Whitney, and they all know who they are. We don't have to call no names. God about to show them all in your faces. Now, who all been behind our judgment, our supposed to be slavery. I ain't never been in there. Uh-uh. But they've had y'all minds. They took y'all's water and sold your own water to you, the Lord's water. Everything was making money off of you. You go to work, you got to give it back to the system that daggone paid you. It doesn't make any sense at all. Open your minds. Open your conscience. You are free to do what God says you are to do. Your abundance, you don't have to wait for nobody to give you nothing. It's yours. Demand it. Command it. Manifest it. It's right there. Let AI do your work. Since they want to daggone put AI out here to take jobs, let AI do the work. They got that much money, but get your money back from the daggone system. Because they've been stealing it from you all along. Big Mama love y'all. And ain't nothing but truth coming from my mouth. Y'all holla at me after all this go down now. Because April Thomas is going to jail. Rather she don't want her rather she like it or not. Be blessed. And for the YouTubers that daggone let Cupcake down and stop talking, I always had Cupcake and Patrick STALLWORTH. Because God said so. Hey, be blessed.